Hey guys, and welcome to a new guide. Today we're gonna be looking at the basics of how to play Rengar. I'm not gonna go into crazy detail because there's a lot of little tricks and niche things to learn about them. For example, cancelling the animation of the plant when jumping on them with your Q, or queuing out of a brush to get a longer leap. But yeah, today we're just gonna focus on basic playstyle and of course the build. The build I found the best is from Dekar173. I linked his stream in the description. He's a very lovable guy that you can learn a lot from, so go check him out. First, let's start off with the clear. You always wanna jump out of a brush to gain 1 ferocity. That is the first important thing, and also use your W only then when you can get back the gray health, because if you just spam it you get way lower. That's pretty much all you have to know about the clear. Let's move over to ganking. You have 3 options: either to jump from a bush when sneaking onto a lane, or just getting someone who's overextended and slowing him down with your E, or when you're level 6 you can just jump at them. For 1v1 scenarios, there's not much to learn like before with the one-shot combo. The normal thing is just to try to jump from bushes, but most of the time you'll probably have your ult. Then you should jump and then throw your E. Then you might want to wait for your empowered W to, for example, negate a Nocturne E. But if that's not the case and your enemy has no CC, you can just use your empowered Q and hammer everything down on them. The last option is to CC them with empowered E, if they can get away easily, and have no potential in killing you, of course, because if you CC E and then you don't have enough damage because you don't have your empowered Q anymore, that would be pretty shitty. Team fighting is a little bit comparable to diving. You have to get in quickly, do damage and get out again. Seems similar to how it was played before, but not quite, because now you have a cleanse with your W, as I already mentioned. You can also additionally get a QSS as well, if the enemies have way too much CC. Additionally, with the speed you get after empowered ability and Storm Raiders, you can get in and out extremely fast, which is amazing for tower diving as well. That's pretty much your job in a team fight, I would say, other than maybe picking out targets who are out of place, of course. Now let's talk about the build. This is the exact build that Dekar uses most of the time. Of course, there's a lot of variation and still things that gotta be tried out. It's a Bruiser build that wants to reach 45% cooldown reduction as quick as possible. Start is pretty normal, going for 3 pots instead of refillable potion most of the time. Sometimes he actually gets a refillable as well after his first or second bag though. So if you feel like it, you can go for that as well. After that, going for claw fields, followed by lucidity boots. Combined with runes and masters, we already have 35% cooldown at this point. Then he finishes red smite warrior, followed by time it. Time it can be bought at pretty much every state of the game. You could buy it before warrior 2 if you feel like you need it. Next item is gonna be Black Cleaver or Ravenous Hydra. When going for Black Cleaver, you should sell your boots for ninja tabbies, for example, because then you get 20 cooldown from Black Cleaver, which would be more than 45% with lucidity. These are pretty much the core items. After this, you could also build a QSS if you feel like the enemies have so much CC that your empowered W won't be enough. Good items to finish off are Guardian Angel for mixed stats, and also if you want to do a one-time suicide to win a team fight, for example, Deadman's Plate against 80 and Spirit Visage against AP, which is also amazing for your W, because then you heal more than you took damage. For masteries, we're going for Storm Raider Surge in the Cunning Tree, as already explained, for diving in and out, with Intelligent as well to reach max cooldown. In the Ferocity tree, we go for Double-Edged Sword. Runes are 9 attack damage, 9 armor seals, 9 cooldown reduction glyphs, 2 attack damage quints, and 1 cooldown quint, so we reach 10% cooldown in runes. This already marks the end of my guide. I tried to go through everything a little quicker than normal. Tell me how you like this kind of style. I always feel like it's too quick and I get over everything too fast, but I thought maybe just a quick guide so you can watch it and jump into a game quickly. But tell me how you like this kind of style, and also tell me champions that you would like a guide on. Also, another thing to notice, don't worry, I will still play Shaco just because I do one other video now, but I do want to expand my champion pool a little further, because I still love playing Shaco, but if you play Shaco only, even with a champ that is that much fun to play, at some point you're gonna get bored a little bit. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit sometimes with champs like Rengar, Lee Sin, and some other fun stuff. But I won't play Malphite or Mundo or something like that, so don't worry. I think Rengar is really strong at the moment, so you should definitely try him out when he's not banned, of course. I'll link my stream and my Twitter in the description below, so you can check those out if you want to. I hope you're having an amazing day. See ya.